We need to talk about Mami, the powerhouse of WWE. Rhea Ripley, she's an undeniable force, a fan favorite, and always at the top of her game. But today we've got some news concerning Rhea that frankly is probably not what many of her supporters want to hear. It's a bit tough, a bit concerning, and it's something that could impact her current standing or future plans in WWE. So in this video, we're going to be carefully breaking down this unwelcome news about Rhea Ripley and discuss what it means. Let go. Now, Rhea Ripley is in an interesting spot right now, okay? Because if you look at her 2025, it's been up, it's been down, it's been roller coaster type of emotions. Think about it. January 6th, Monday Night Raw, she won the Women's World Championship back on the Raw premiere on Netflix by beating Liv Morgan. January 25th, she defended the title against Nia Jax at Saturday night's main event. Now, we had been expecting it was going to be Rhea Ripley defending that championship against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, right? That wasn't the case. March 3rd, 2025 episode of Monday Night Raw, she lost the Women's World title to Io Sky due to interference from one Bianca Belair. Then we went into a very weird and interesting build as Rhea Ripley teased going heel, yet she was getting some of the biggest reactions from the fan base. Now, WrestleMania 41 Night 2 is a triple threat, and it was Io Sky retaining the championship over Rhea and Bianca Belair, okay? Io Sky, she's on fire. She deserves the title. Fast forward, May 19th, episode of Monday Night Raw. She worked a triple threat match with Zoe Stark and Kairi Sane. Now, Kairi Sane, this was her first match since December. She was sidelined with an injury. As a result, Rhea going over, pinning Kairi, which obviously wasn't the original plan, considering that Zoe Stark was the one that got injured. Best wishes to her. Kairi Sane had to take the pinfall. Obviously, that was not the original plan. Stark was in that match to eat the fin. So now we are going into the June 7th Money in the Bank ladder match in Inglewood, California. Money in the Bank. And so far, we know is going to be Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. So we have 3 competitors already lined up to this match, and we have 3 competitors that are going to be determined over the next few weeks, Raw and SmackDown. I wouldn't even rule out a possibility of an NXT star being in that match, just the way they've been using them. Now, this is where things are going to get a little negative, okay? Now, I want you to know this. This is coming from a Rhea Ripley fan, all right? So I feel your pain, I feel your anger when I'm about to say this. Rhea Ripley will not be winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. You won't. So don't even expect. Okay? Here's why. Rhea Ripley, winner of the 2024 Royal Rumble match, beating Charlotte Flair. Excuse me. The 2023 Royal Rumble match, beating Charlotte Flair, WrestleMania 39. WrestleMania 40, she retains over Becky Lynch. She's a long-term champion. She doesn't lose that title. She had to vacate it in May in 2024, right? Or in April. She has been in the picture, the title picture, consistently over the last 2 years. Okay, we're going over 2 years now that she's been consistently in the title hunt. We have the Io Sky, who is clearly established as the top star on Monday Night Raw. She's getting the best reaction outside of Rhea Ripley. She's really, really humming along. If you look at this match, you have Alexa Bliss so far, and you have Roxanne Perez. In my opinion, I would love to see Alexa Bliss win this. I would love it. I think she deserves it. Get this woman back in the title picture. Get her back as a champion. But I don't know. My dark horse pick is Roxanne Perez. And I think this is why, the biggest reason why, I don't think Rhea is going to win it. Okay, there's 2 reasons. Number one, she's been in the title picture for so long over the last few years that it doesn't really make a lot of sense for her to hold this briefcase, to win this briefcase, and ultimately cash in, because Rhea Ripley is someone who is going to be in the title picture by the end of 2025, and she's going to be someone that is probably going to win back the title. But I don't know if it's going to be in the immediate future. And if she does, she doesn't need Money in the Bank, right? She can earn a championship opportunity on her own, and she can beat champion. The number 2 reason why I don't think Rhea Ripley is winning this Money in the Bank contract is because of Roxanne Perez, okay? So we have a situation, and when Roxanne Perez did amazing things down in NXT, right? Former NXT Women's Champion. She's officially been called up to the main roster. Adam Pearce confirmed that on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. She is here, she is there, and she is here to stay. She's going to be doing some big, big things. She's, what, 25? Dude, she's not going to go around any kind of shit. So, I see. So if I'm WWE and I look at this situation, I go, okay, we could put the Money in the Bank contract or the briefcase on Rhea. Or we can give Roxanne Perez a huge shot in the arm. Well, how do you do that? Well, you establish her by having her win Money in the Bank, right? It guarantees her the opportunity to challenge for the women's world title over the next, year. She can cash in at any given time. And this isn't always the case, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. Historically speaking, WWE likes to have heels as Money in the Bank. Okay? So if they like to have heels in Money in the Bank and have heels win Money in the Bank, well, Roxanne Perez would make a heck of a lot more sense than Rhea Ripley, right? Rhea Ripley, she's one of the most over baby faces right now in WWE. So I don't see Rhea winning. Now, while you may see this as a negative in the interim, I don't think it's a negative long term. What do I mean by that? Well, just because she is in the match and she doesn't win it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, right? You need star power in these types of matches. You need worthy contenders and real threats to make whoever wins it mean something, all right? Because you just beat a bunch of nobodies and who cares, right? You need real challenge. And the beauty about Money in the Bank is not only does a star who has to qualify for the match, they have to actually win a match. So it automatically gives them a win, and yes, wins and losses matter. But also, it helps the winner, right? Because you've beaten stars who have earned the right to get there, right? What more impressive to beat someone or a team that can't win a match or can't win a game to save their lives? Or beat someone who has earned the right? Usually we have more respect for people who have earned something rather than had been given something, right? And it also just feels better to earn it rather than being given it. So I think that also plays into the back. But regardless, she's going to be fine. WWE is going to keep Rhea Ripley strong. She's one of their most over stars. She's one of their most over baby faces. So calm down for a second. Put those pitchforks down. It's going to be okay. But I don't see Rhea Ripley winning Money in the Bank. I just don't. And that's okay.